when you're in comfort zone, when you are putting things aside and hoping for the best, it's not going to bring you anything. Like the growth happens outside of it. Yeah? To live the life that you want to live, you need to take the leap, because at the end, the only thing, if you don't do this, the only thing that's going to be left is basically regret. But if you do this, there are so much rewards waiting on you at the end. So hello, my name is Marija Šimić and I am originally from Croatia. I came to Germany when I was 21, and prior to coming to Germany, I've finished my my bachelor's there, and here I came because of my master's. A few years later, I've decided to be an entrepreneur, and now, so almost 10 years in Germany and almost 3 years as an entrepreneur.
Wow. Yes, Aziza. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Aziza Noridzinova. I am initially from Tajikistan. I came in 2014 to Germany to make my master's. On top of that, I'm a mother of two. Why Germany is because I won a scholarship, the DAAD scholarship, to make my master's here. That is why I selected Germany.
My name is Michelle. I was born and raised in Uruguay, in South America, and I went to the German school there and learned my passion for living, working in Germany. One thing is true for myself is I love a challenge. So moving to a country for my, let's say, third language and building something from scratch, that's something that encouraged me. Did my first degree in business back home, then moved to Germany and studied linguistics and cultural studies here in Munich to learn to understand how people communicate and do business with each other, and use that as a foundation for in the future create a business with purpose that will help.
Why you choose as an entrepreneur as a career path, like rather than housewife or rather than working in some company? Why you choose as an entrepreneur? How this concept come in your mind? Maria.
So as I was mentioning at the beginning, I am an engineer, so I have an engineering background. And during my studies, I also worked in a company, and I noticed, okay, maybe having a boss is not so my thing, and I needed to go and be creative and to build something on my own terms. And this is why I've decided to take everything in my own hands and then create the future that I want to live in.
That's nice. Now, Aziza, what about you? Why you have choose as a entrepreneur as a career path?
Yeah, for me, it's mostly about freedom and about change. Freedom, of course, comes also with responsibilities. Very often, for your entrepreneurship, you work way more than if you would have worked for employment. But it's with passion you do, and you never get tired of it, right? Because you love what you do, and change and challenge and questioning the status quo is something that drives me.
Exactly, really nice. Now, moving ahead with our next question, what is your main source of motivation?
Mm-hmm. I have to say, so depending on the time, so sometimes is just like my wish to create and to build and to be on the point. In some cases, it's my family, so it's my husband, it's my mom, it's my sisters and my brothers. Yeah, so it really depends on the time, but I would say it's just basically the wish to be the best version of myself.
What about you, Aziza? What's your main source of motivation?
My main source of motivation is to change the lives, to make differences, to make difference, to help expats feel home in Germany, to make the world a bit better place, I would say. And of course, the source of motivation is also it's normally like my kids, my family, and of course the huge support I have also at my background.
So So now again with our next questions, like we have lots of viewers. Can you just tell a little bit about what you do in your business? What's your company is all about? HORBACH Expert. Yeah.
So we are financial planners, financial consultants who work on a daily basis in supporting private clients, but also in supporting businesses. So depending on what exactly this person needs or this company needs at that point, we have different offers when it comes like to insurances, investments options, buying a property, buying a real estate, having your own thing, and also a so-called in Germany Existenzgründung, basically supporting startups as in companies at the beginning.
Okay. What about one more questions like what is the difference between you, the HORBACH expert, and the other financial consultant, Aziza?
Yeah, the thing is that, or the main idea of HORBACH Experts is to make all the financial services accessible to all experts there. And that is why the idea is to make it tailored, which means that from one side to offer services in the respective languages. We started with English, now we are offering the services in 7 different languages and more languages to come. From the other side, also to see what are specifics about experts, right? The experts who come from India, for example, would have some different conditions compared to the experts from US or UK, for example. So it's mostly to go into depth, to understand what specifics are, and then to tailor the best possible options for each that come to us.
Wow, that's very again, on the further discussions, there are lots of women and girls. They have lots of innovative ideas, and they want to choose a career path as a woman entrepreneur. So what's the key motivation? So what's the key message you need to give to all of the women and girls who want to start their own startup? Maria.
Just do it, yeah. So it's basically the only thing that you can do at the end is regret. It's a regret for not taking the leap, for not making this decision, and basically the best thing that you can do for yourself is to go that path. Trust me, it's going to be struggles. It's going to be days when you wake up and you just want to go back to sleep. But on the other days, you're just going to have such a lively force in yourself, like this drain that brings you further and further into creating the life that you want for yourself. And if you try it only one time, trust me, you're going to do it third, second, fourth, fifth.
Exactly. So when I came to Germany, I had 2 little kids, and I had my master's ahead. I have no language skills. And one can say that, or one person can say that, okay, these are the barriers, that is why I cannot do, but from the other side, you can use the story and change it and see it from a different angle and say, because of this, I will be more, I will do more. So starting is hard, there will be some hardships, but important is if you will keep doing it, and all the challenges you will have just will disappear and you will grow. It's just about starting, all the things will come.
Come to our next question. So this is Aziza for you.
Yeah.
As a woman entrepreneur, what are the hurdles, what are the challenges you face, and how you can overcome all the challenges? Yes, Aziza.
Yeah. The challenges, of course, there are a couple of them, right? From one side, it's like bureaucratic challenges. From the other side, again, like a time management, like as a mother, as combining it with entrepreneurship. But I think the great thing is just to take it easily, to make best out of what you can, to approach it more constructively, to say, okay, now I have this situation, take the emotions out and think, what are the constructive steps I can do right now to relieve my situation at this moment? And start, doing one after another, and you will see how easily it will just disappear.
Exactly. So challenge is going to come, but like you need to you need to find out the solutions, and this way you can become successful. So by end, anything, whatever the idea, motivations, put your ideas into the concept and start putting this everything into practical. So hippie hooray for women leadership! Hippie hooray for women leadership! Hippie hooray for women leadership! So thanks a lot, all of you. Be joining with the next video. If you're not subscribed my channel, subscribe. Integration abroad. Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Thank
Bye.
you.